Hi everybody, now it's time for Super Kids. Today we are going to do our story follow-up for the Odd Picnic. But before we get into that, I would like to do more work on sounding out words and spelling them. So for this activity, I need you to grab a pencil and any paper you have at your house, okay? So I'm going to give you a word and I want you to spell it the best you can. If you make a mistake, leave it. I want to see how you can do it by yourself, okay? So I'm going to give you a word. I want you to sound it out, and I want you to spell it the best you can. All right. So the first word is lap. Lap. I sit on Santa's lap on Christmas. Lap. Sound it out. Lap. Okay, let's check our answers. You should have L-A-P spells lap. Let's sound it out. L-A-P. Lap. Is it okay if you got it wrong? Of course. Lap. L-A-P. All right, the next word we have lip. My lip is cold. Lip. The word is lip. Sound out the word lip and spell it the best you can. Lip. Okay, let's check. Lip. Lip is L-I-P. Let's sound it out. L-I-P. Lip. Lip is L-I-P. Awesome job. All right, we have two more words. The next word is trip. I trip when the sidewalk is uneven. Trip. Sound it out and spell it the best you can. Trip. Okay, let's check it. Trip. Trip is spelled T-R-I-P. Let's sound it out. Trip. Trip. Trip is T-R-I-P. Okay, awesome job. All right. Our last word, trap. Scooby-Doo and his gang like to set up a trap. Trap. Sound out the word trap and spell it the best you can. Okay, let's check. Trap. Trap is T-R-A-P. Let's sound out, buddy. Trap. Okay, awesome job with your spelling. And is it okay if you made a mistake? Of course. Okay, let's move on to our Super Kids today. What we're going to need for today is a pencil and your student workbook for units 18 to 20. Okay, so before we get into our story follow-up, we are going to watch the P song. So let me just get my screen set up. Okay. All right, ready to listen?
A SuperKids Club picnic, that's what I want to pack. What does everybody like? What's your favorite snack? Let's have a perfect picnic. It's really fun to try. Let's put in lots of good stuff. Pickles, plums, and pumpkin pie. I will pick like a pickle. I will share pear. I will eat a pizza. I like yummy crumbs. When you pack a picnic, everybody comes. Let's have a perfect picnic. It's really fun to try. Let's put in lots of good stuff. Pickles, plums, and pumpkin pie. I will reach for peaches. I'll try pumpkin pie. I will plan on pancakes. I am pleased with these. Pick spot to picnic underneath the trees. Let's have a perfect picnic. It's really fun to try. Let's put in lots of good stuff. Pickles, plums, and pumpkin pie. I'll stop for popcorn any time of day. Let's pack up this picnic. Let's get on our way. Let's have a perfect picnic. It's really fun to try. Let's put in lots of good stuff. Pickles, plums, and pumpkin pie.
Okay, so now what we're going to do, I need you to open up back to page 5. Okay, we are going to listen to an audio recording, and they're going to give you directions on how to mark up things on the page. So sometimes they're going to tell you to circle something. They might tell you to put an X on something. They're going to ask you to put lines underneath words or sentences. Okay, so make sure you listen to the directions, okay? And if you need to pause it longer than I paused it, that's perfectly fine with that. So we're gonna listen, and then we will check our answers when the whole video is done, okay? Make sure you listen.
Look at page 5. Find the title of the story. Circle the word odd.
All right, make sure you're on page 5. Find the title of the book, and then circle the word odd. All right, if you need more time, just pause. I'm going to keep on going.
Now turn to page 6. Look at the bottom of page 6. Which SuperKid thinks they should eat the plums? Mark an X on the picture of the SuperKid who thinks they should eat the plums.
All right, make sure you're on page 6. What they want you to do is put an X on the super kid that thinks they should eat the plums. All right, I'm going to continue on.
Now look at the bottom box on page 7. Find the word lug and underline it.
All right, make sure you're on page 7, bottom of page 7. Underline the word lug. Lug. Underline the word lug. All right, I'm going to keep on going. If you need to pause, keep pausing.
Now turn to page 8. Look at the top picture on page 8. Mark an X where Lily wants to put the carrot.
All right, top of page 8. Put an X on the picture where Lily wants to put the carrot. Where did Lily want to put the carrot? Put an X where she wants to put it. All right, I'm going to continue.
Now look at the top 2 sentences on page 9. Find the sentence that says, "But the picnic is a problem." Underline the word problem.
All right. Page 9, underline the word problem. Problem. Underline the word problem. All right, I'm going to continue on.
Now, turn to page 10. Look at the top picture on page 10. Underline the sentence that says, "I hid gumdrops."
All right, on page 10, you're going to underline the sentence that said, "I hid gumdrops." I hid gumdrops. All right, now we are going to check your answer. So I need you to flip back to page 5. Okay, where is the title on this page? That's right, the title on this page is in the corner. Now they wanted you to circle the word odd. Let's read the title together. Ready? The Odd Picnic. So you're going to take your pencil and you are going to circle the word odd on page 5. If you circled the wrong word, that's okay. Erase it and circle the word odd. All right, let's move on to page 6. All right. Page 6. They wanted you to put an X on the super kid that suggested they eat the plums. Which super kid wanted to eat the plums? Was it Hot Rod or Alf? That is right, it was Alf. So you're going to put an X on Alf because he wanted to eat the plums. Okay. We're going to move on to page 7. Okay, page 7. Now they want us to look at the bottom of page 7, so down here, and they wanted to put a line under the word that said lug. Lug. So I'm going to read the speech bubble and see if I can find the word lug. I cannot lug the big melon. So I'm going to put a line under the word lug. Lug. Okay. Next page, page 8. On page 8, they want us to put an X on the place where Lily wanted to put the carrot. Where did Lily want to put the carrot? That's right, on the stump. So you're going to take your pencil and cross out the stump. Put an X on the stump because that is where Lily wanted to put the carrot. Page 9. On page 9, they wanted us to look at the first 2 sentences on this page and find the word problem and put a line underneath it. So let's read the sentences together. The Super Kids stop at the picnic spot, but the picnic is a problem. What word were we supposed to put a line under? Problem. So you're going to put a line under the word problem. Awesome job. All right. Underline the word problem. All right. Now on to page 10. On page 10, they want us to look at the top of the page and put a line under the whole sentence that said, I hid gumdrops. So let's read Oswald's speech bubble and see where that sentence is. The picnic can still happen. I hid gumdrops. So which sentence says, I hid gumdrops? The first or the second? That's right, the second. So put a line under the whole sentence that says, I hid gumdrops. Okay, awesome job. Now what we're going to move on to, we are going to move on to page 11. So I need you to turn the page to page 11. On this page, it shows groups of super kids and pictures of food that they ate in the story called The Odd Picnic. I want you to read with me this sentence in this speech bubble. Ready? I did it. This sentence means that they ate one of the foods at the picnic spot. What food did Doc and Sal eat all by themselves? What did they eat all by themselves? If you have to go back to the story, that's okay. What did they eat by themselves before they got to the picnic? That's right, they ate the melon. So with your pencil, you are going to draw from Doc to Sal a line to the melon. Now I want you to try the rest of the page by yourself. Let's review the other things that were eaten. We have plums, buns, lemon pop, gumdrops, and carrots. So I want you to, if you have to go back to the story and figure out which super kids ate what, that is A-okay. All right, I'm going to pause the video, and when you are ready, you can unpause it. Good luck. All right, let's check your answers. So let's see, what are these called again? They are called plums. Which super kids ate the plums? That's right, Elf and Hot Rod. They said, I did it. I ate the plums. So take your pencil and draw from Hot Rod and Elf all the way up to the plums. Okay. Who ate the buns? Who ate the buns? That's right, Cass and Etta Betta. I did it. I ate the buns. So you're going to draw a line from Cass and Etta Betta all the way up to the buns. Okay. Who drank the lemon pop? Who drank the lemon pop? That's right, our trio of trouble, Tick, Tack, and Tock. They said, I did it. I drank the lemon pop. So you're going to draw a line from the lemon pop to Tick, Tack, and Tock. Who remembers from the story what these are called? They are called gumdrops. Which ones of the SuperKids ate the gumdrops? That's right, they all ate the gumdrops. So you're going to draw a line from them to the group of SuperKids. They said, I did it. I ate the gumdrops. All right, last but not least, we have our carrots. Who ate the carrots? That's right, Lily and Icky. So from the carrots, you're going to draw a line to Lily and Icky. They said, I did it. I ate the carrots. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to learn about some different words. So what I'm going to ask you to do is turn back to page 7 of your SuperKids books. And I want you to look at the word I am underlining. What word did I just underline? Let's sound it out together. Ready? B-I-G. Big. That's so. Big. Big is called a describing word. A describing word means it tells us about what it is talking about. So big is describing the melon. The melon was big. Now describing words can talk about how something looks, how something feels, how something tastes, or how something smells, okay? So there's other words to describe the melon. I want you to think few minutes on words you think would describe the melon. I want you to think about, if you ever had a watermelon before, I want you to think about a word that can describe it. Okay, so some words that I came up with to describe the melon is heavy. Heavy is another word for big. And if you look at it, what color is on the outside? It is green. And what color is on the inside? A reddish pink. So that's another way you can describe it. And you can describe it, it is round. And when you eat a watermelon, it is sweet. So all those words, so big, heavy, green, red, round, sweet, all describe the melon. A cool way to describe things, so describing words are also called adjectives. What are they called? Adjectives. So describing words can also be called adjectives. Okay, so that was a great lesson. What we're going to do now, we're going to move into our practice pages. We do have 2 today. So let's go down, let's review the first one. All right, so page 27, you're going to need your pencils for this one. Okay, so what they want us to do, they want us to read the sentence, and then we're going to circle the word that makes the most sense. So let's do one together, okay? The first sentence, Oswald says, the picnic spot is up the, and then they give us 2 words. Let's see this one. It hit. Let's sound it out. Let's read that. Ready? The picnic spot is up the hit. Does that make sense? No. Let's try the other one. Let's see if that one makes sense. Ready? The picnic spot is up the hill. And remember, do I make a double sound for the L's? Nope. When there are 2 letters that are the same next to each other, you just say the sound once. So let's read that whole sentence together. The picnic spot is up the hill. So which word makes sense? Hit or hill? That's right. The word hill makes the most sense. So you're going to circle the word, and then we're going to read the sentence again. Let's read it again. The picnic spot is up the hill. Okay, so that's the first page. So when you finish this one, you're going to move on to the next page. So let's talk about the next page. Okay, we do really good with retelling stories with our you just saying it, but what I want you to do on practice page 28, do you see how it has 3 boxes? This one says beginning, middle, and end. So what I want you to do is retell the odd picnic with the beginning, the middle, and the end. What I want you to do, I want you to draw a picture and write a sentence on the back saying the beginning. So I want you to draw the picture on the front and then write a sentence that describes the beginning of the book. Then I want you to draw a picture that describes the middle of the book and then write a sentence on the back. And then I want you to draw a picture about the end of the book and write a sentence on the back. So I'm going to give you a little bit of help. So our beginning of the story starts off with the Super Kids carrying bags with things to eat and drink up the hill for their picnic. The middle of the story is that the Super Kids ate their picnic stuff before they got up the hill. And then the end of the story has Oswald he hid gumdrops at the top of the hill and the Super Kids ate them. It was an odd picnic, but it sure was fun. So I'm going to just give the directions one more time. On the front, I want you to draw a picture of the beginning of the story, then write a sentence about the beginning of the story. Then the middle of the story, I want you to draw a picture, and then on the back, write a sentence about the middle, and then the end of the story, draw a picture, and write a sentence about the end of the story. I want you to try your best, sound out the words the best you can, and I want you to try your best, okay? I want you to have fun with this, okay? Have fun.